Movie Reviews with Uncle Milton.
I'm sorry. Hi, it's Uncle Milton again with a new movie review. Today we are going to review a movie that came out in the 80s called The Boogens. It was a good movie. Anyway, in 1980, many monster movies and slasher movies were coming out. And they were coming out like crazy. And you had like Freddy Krueger, you had Pinhead, Jason, Michael, and a lot of them. But you had some hidden gems that had like different monsters in them. One of my favorites was the Boogens. And I'm gonna tell you about my thoughts on this movie without giving it away. Now, once again, there's spoilers, so you know, leave the room. I give you 1 minute. Okay, let's get on with the film. It takes place in a looks like a cold area, like Maine or something like that, like where there's lots of snow and it's the winter. But I think it's the Colorados. Yes, in Colorado. And what happens is the lady was driving and she goes to this house. Now, I guess she was the landlord of this home, and she swerves to avoid a deer, and she ends up in a ditch. It happened to me once. I almost hit a pigeon. I was driving and a pigeon was in the road, and I swerved. I don't want to hurt the pigeon. And I swerved and I ran into a bunch of trash cans. I lost my license. But I still drove. That no one knew. No one knows. I am a good driver. Anyway, she decides to go to her house. I guess she walked because the car was in a ditch and she couldn't get it out. So at the house, she hears a noise in the basement, and she goes down, and she goes down to see what was in the basement, and she got attacked by an unseen creature of some sort, and she died. And the next day, a group of friends were going to the house. 2 girls were going to the house. And the reason why I say group is, I'll tell you later, because they have some gentlemen friends joining them. Well, the 2 girls drove through the house, and as they're driving, they looked through the town, and the town was very strange. People looked at them strangely. And they were 2 pretty girls, so I don't know why people will look at them strangely. But they get to the house, and they have a little dog, and the dog runs into the house, and the dog automatically senses something's wrong. And as the girls are unpacking, they talk about their friends and what they're gonna do. We're gonna have fun, and what bedroom is which, and how they're gonna have their kinky sex, and anyway, then it goes to the 2 men, and they're at a mine, and I guess it's their first day, and the supervisors, the foremen, were there to train them about the mine. and the mine has not been open for so many years because of an accident. But they're going to be open, the mines. And they don't know, but there's an old man, older than me, watching them. And they are looking, and they blow apart the entrance to the mine. And they go in. But the two men were joking around, talking about how they're going to get back to the cabin and do, the sex with the girls at the cabin. Oh, it's my pussy. Don, let me take my pussy into his den to do this video. Anyway, what happened is at night, the men show up at the cabin. And them and the girls, they're in their rooms, and they introduce one man, I guess doesn't know the other girl. It's up like a blind date set up. But anyway, the girl was taking a shower, and she didn't know the men were there, and she heard the noises in the room, and she was concerned. So she came out of the shower with the towel on, and she stood there, and she looked in the door and saw that the man was there. But she didn't pay attention what was behind her, and her ass was hanging out. It was a pretty ass. Oh, my pussy. Anyway, the girl was sitting there, and she got startled by the man behind her. And he introduced himself, and she was, oh, hi, my pussy. Is he him? Is he him? Your pussy. And she said, oh, hi, my name is such and such. And he, hi, my name's such and such. And they met, and they talked. And then they decided they were going to go out for dinner. And they go to the dinner with they dates each other. They went double dating, and they went to the dinner at the bar. And, well, there they were shooting pool. And one girl was a hustler and kept hustling the foremen who were meeting them there, hustling them, and kept winning. So they, one thing after another, the one foreman said to the other guy, you have to get up early because he has to deliver these records to the town or get some kind of records from the town. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. And what happened was they went, and the guy said, I gotta leave early. And his girlfriend, I think it was Trish was his girlfriend, and said, okay, well, you leave and you get some sleep. Now I'm gonna stay here at the bar and finish shooting pool. And they kissed, and he left. Well, when he got to the house, he was sleeping, and what happened was he got up in the morning, or in the middle of the night before. It was late, but he got up. It was like he didn't hardly sleep. And I guess he was trying to get some rest, but the dog kept him up. And he went down. He said, yeah, I'm going to leave. I'm on as well. I'm up. So he went down to where the car was parked, and a big tentacle came out from underneath and wrapped around his foot and tripped him. And he fell. And before he can get up, another tentacle slashed his throat and killed him. And dragged him under the car. So, as they were there, the girl and the guy got in the cabin, and they decided they were gonna have sex too. So they did. And then the girl was wondering, where is my boyfriend? My boyfriend's not here. Where is he? And what happened was, the next day came, and she assumed he left early. so she didn't pay much attention to it. And the guy was at the mine and asking if his friend was there yet. That there is. I'll be right back. I have to take my Viagra. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to take my Viagra, and I stopped. The missus was here. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, hey, the man and the other girl, they decided to have some sex on. No, we're back at the mine. That's too far. We're back at the mine, and the guy said, "Did your friend go?" And I don't want to answer that. The guy said, "Did your friend go to get the records or the maps or whatever?" And he, I suppose so. Wasn't there when I got home. And so they're in the mine working. The one girl was there, and the girl said, one girl left and was going to go to the local library to do some research, to pick up some stuff for her friend or something. He wanted to get some records, like find out about the past of the town or the mines and so forth. Well, the one girl was taking a shower, and the dog heard noises from the floor grate, and the dog went over and barking, and the big tentacle comes like tearing the grate apart. Oh, metal was tearing it apart, and reached out and grabbed the dog, pulled him down, and killed the dog. Oh, it was so sad. And the woman went to look, and she couldn't find the dog, and she was scared, so she heard some noises. So she said, well, maybe it's a dog. Then she went down to investigate, and a creature killed her too. Oh, it was very brutal. But the girl returned home, and the guy returned home at night. And what happened was the girl said to the guy, and I don't remember the rest of the movie, but I know the foreman dies, and your foreman dies, and your great man older than me blows up the mine, and the two man and woman have sex out on the floor, and I remember they show her titties, and also the the monsters, they look like big turtles without the shell, and like big tentacles out of them, and they like a spider, but only like I think 2 legs. I didn't see the other 2, but they show mostly the head, and it kind of looks like you know when you're not circumcised, and you're okay, you get the idea, but that's what it looked like. Oh, it's like I can't remember. I got excited. It was a good movie, and I say that you should check it out. Uncle Milton gives this movie. It was one of my favorite monster movies. I give this movie 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Oh. So check it out, and you will enjoy this movie like I did. And please, if you like the video as much as I like the video, and much as I like that movie, if you like this video, you please click like, and also don't forget to subscribe. Uncle Milton will be joining with many other video reviews of the movies of the 1980s. Oh, such a great time. They'll be alive. Oh, anyway, have a great night, everyone, and enjoy.